Okay, so good morning, everyone. Thank you so much to being here. My name is Eric Stasio, and I'm gonna be your teacher for today's class. So, for this class, first of all, I need you turn on your cameras, please. Come on, don't be shy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Thanks. Right, so first of all, today's class is about comparative adjectives. And I want you to do the next activity, which is very funny. I'm going to pass the link through the chat. What you have to do is to draw. Do you know what is draw? Okay, so you have to draw any kind of adjective or characteristic for something, some animal, or some person. So the link is in the chat. Enter the link, and then we're going to start with activity. So, Mr. David, can you tell us what do we have to do?
Yes, teacher, we are going to draw, but I have a problem. I don't have access to the chat section, so I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, so plan B. I'm going to pass the link through the private chat, and then you're going to share to the others. Okay. So please, Karen, share the link.
Yep.
Okay. Just let's wait for a while. Okay. So, what is the activity about? As I told you before, first you're going to draw. After that, each person is going to have a draw in front of you, and you have to guess what kind of characteristic this draw is trying to tell us. All right, so let's start. So here we're going to draw something like this. You don't have much time, right? Okay, so once you have done the draw, click the button done. And now you have to guess what the draw is trying to tell us. For example, here I don't have nothing, but maybe you have something like sad. Okay. I don't know what you tried to tell us here. Okay. Maybe this could be cute. And now let's see what we have. Okay, this is the first draw. Okay, sad, sleep. What about the next? Let's see just one more. Okay, bored. Good. Thank you so much, everyone, to participate in this activity. So let's see. Heidi, can you tell us what do you think about this activity?
I think it's a little amazing. I don't know what to say the word. Funny. I like to see draws of all.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see. Guadalupe, can you tell us what do you think is the topic about? Okay, Karen, can you tell us what is the topic about? I don't know, maybe do you think is this about adjectives?
Sobre lo que creo de la...
¿Qué crees que es esta clase? ¿Sobre qué crees que es?
I think that this class is about adjective.
Yes, the class is about adjectives. Thank you. But it's not just adjectives to describe. This kind of adjectives are we use to compare. These kind of adjectives are called comparative adjectives. Okay, so the objectives for this class is the students will be able to interpret the comparative adjectives. Then the students will be able to employ the comparatives when they are talking about comparisons. And the last objective is the students will be able to increase their vocabulary. So, comparative adjectives. This kind of adjectives we use to compare differences between two objects. Let's see. Miss Daniela, can you tell us what for what we use these comparative adjectives? Can you read the box, the red box?
Ya, a ver, perdón, ¿qué me dijiste?
Can you read the red box?
Yeah. Are used to compare difference between the two objects.
Okay, thank you so much. So for that, we use the comparative adjectives. Here we have the first rule for this. We add the ER to the end to make the comparative form. For example, the adjective is old, and then we add the ER, and then we have older. With hard, we add ER, and we have harder. Also, we have big, and then we add the G, we double the consonant, and then we add the ER. And last, the small, smaller. So this is the first rule. Esta es la primera regla. The next rule is with adjectives ending in Y, we add the I before the ER. For example, happy, as you can see here, the adjective is happy. Here we have the Y. Aquí tenemos la Y. So we put out the Y, and then we replace with the I, and then the ER. Entonces quitamos Y y reemplazamos por IER. Happier. And also we have dry, which is the same. We have the Y, we put out the Y, and then we replace with IER. Okay, the next rule is for two syllables, or longer syllables, more than two syllables, we keep the adjective, but we add more before that. For example, boring. As you can see here, we have two syllables, boring. So we add the more boring. Cuando tenemos adjetivos con más de una sílaba, añadimos more. Expensive, we add more expensive. Beautiful, we add more beautiful. Okay. So, do you have any questions until here? Do you want me to repeat the rules? I think no, right? Let's see. Carla, can you tell us the first rule?
Okay, sorry, se apagó el micrófono. Can you repeat question, please?
Yes. Can you repeat the first rule?
Okay. With adjectives ending in Y, creo que es, no recuerdo, we add A before year.
Here we have the first rule, right? In the blue box, we add ER to the end to make the comparative form. Entonces aquí tenemos tres reglas principales. Okay. Something that you have to remember, algo que tienen que recordar, is that with some one-syllable adjectives, we double the final consonant before adding the ER. Con algunos adjetivos de una sílaba, duplicamos la consonante final para poder agregar la ER. Uno de estos ejemplos is big. We double the G, and then we add the ER. Okay, so with these rules, I can tell you that this is for all the adjectives that you know. Estas reglas son aplicadas en todos los adjetivos que ustedes conozcan. Cualquier adjetivo, small, big, hard, old, young, cute. Entonces, es algo que deben tomar mucho en cuenta. It's something that you have to count. Okay, so how do we make some sentences with this? As you can see here, we have two examples. Trains are more expensive than buses in London. Can somebody tell me what word do you think it's new in this sentence? Let's see, Mr. David, can you tell me which word do you think is new in this sentence?
Dan?
Yes, Dan. Very good. What word is Dan? Well, we use Dan, usamos el Dan, when we want to compare one thing with another. Cuando queremos comparar una cosa con otra, we use Dan. For example, in these sentences, we have trains are more expensive than buses in London. Can somebody help me with the second example? Reading the second example. ¿Puede alguien ayudarme leyendo el segundo ejemplo, por favor?
I can.
All right.
Hannah is taller than Jane.
Good. Thank you so much. So here we explain what this sentence is trying to compare. Can you read about it?
Okay.
Can you read this part? Part in brackets. ¿Podría leer la parte que está entre paréntesis?
Yeah. We are comparing Hannah and Jane's height.
Yes, we're comparing their height. Okay. So, do you have any questions? No? Okay. So here we have the structure to make some sentences. The first is the noun, el sujeto, any kind of noun that you want to compare. For example, trains, the dog, my sister, my friend, he, she, it, you. Then we add the verb to be, is or are, depending on the noun. Then we have the comparative, more expensive, taller, sadder, smaller. And then we have the comparison, this word, than. Esta palabrita nos da paso a la comparación. Esta palabra da paso al segundo sujeto que es comparado con el primero. And then we have the other noun, buses. Trains are more expensive than buses. And then we have a complement, in this case in London. Let's see. Somebody can tell me what is the structure for these sentences? ¿Puede alguien decirme acerca de la estructura de estas oraciones?
The structure is now plus to be is or are, and comparative plus comparison and now.
Yes, thank you so much. That's the structure for these sentences. So here we are going to work with this. Can you tell me a sentence using these comparative adjectives? Just one. For example, I'll go first. The rat is smaller than the elephant. Somebody help me with the other word.
For example, the elephant is taller than the mouse.
Okay, than the mouse. Yes, the sentence is right, but instead of taller, you can use bigger. En vez de taller, you can use bigger because it's an animal. Very good. What about the next?
Ecuador is better than Colombia.
Yes, very good. Thank you. What about this? Let's see.
Mr. Alfonso is older than anybody here.
Anybody in the world, right? Yes. Thank you so much. Let's see. Miss Madeline, can you help me with this?
The Lamborghini is more expensive for Pichirilo.
Than the Pichirilo, yes. Than this garbage. Don't forget to use than. Okay. So, before to go to the next activity, you need to remember this. No se olviden de esto, ¿ok? Primer sujeto, adjetivo de comparación, than. Esta palabrita es muy importante porque gracias a esta damos a entender que estamos comparando. Y luego el otro sujeto. So don't forget it. Very good. What you're gonna do right now? ¿Qué es lo que van a hacer ahora? Here we have the vocabulary link. What you have to do is to record yourself using these comparative adjectives. And then you're going to share the link of vocabulary in the Padlet wall. So now I'm going to share the links with you. Let's see. Let's see. Miss Heidi, can you repeat what do we have to do right now?
Access to the link.
Yes, what else? Okay, it's not so clear. Ok, so, lo que tienen que hacer es grabarse diciendo una oración usando estos comparativos, cualquiera, y lo van a publicar. Bueno, se van a grabar en Buckaroo, y una vez que esté la grabación terminada, van a compartir el link en Padlet. Something like this. So, I go to Buckaroo. We do click right here, and then we start to record ourselves. For example, my car is more beautiful than yours. Here I am recording myself telling the sentence. My car is more beautiful than yours. Then we click right here. Then we have this link. We copy the link. We're going to the second link, which is a Padlet wall, where we paste the link and we share with the others. Something like this. So, for this activity, you have 5 minutes. Si necesitan ayuda, aquí tenemos unos ejemplos y también las reglas para que puedan trabajar a gusto. Okay, 1 minute left. All right, we have already 3 examples. Let's hear the first one.
My sister is smaller than my father.
Good, very good. Good job. Let's see the next one.
Your cat is fatter than mine.
Very good. Let's see the next one.
My sister is smaller than my father.
Right, we are ready. Listen that.
I'm older than my brother.
Good, very good. And the last one. For example, all right, this is mine. Okay,
My house is larger than hers.
good. My house is larger than hers. Very good. Okay, so with this, I think it's very clear the topic, right? Somebody has any doubt about it? ¿Alguien tiene alguna duda acerca de esto? No?
No, this is clear.
Okay, thank you so much. So for the last activity, what you have to do is a little evaluation. It's just a worksheet where you're going to complete about these kind of adjectives. It won't take more than 5 minutes. So I'm going to share the link with you. Let's see. Okay, so for this activity you have 5 minutes. Just una vez que Karen haya compartido el link, pues podemos empezar. Okay, so Karen, have you already shared the link?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. So you have 5 minutes for this activity. Okay, So I hope you can continue doing the activity, don't worry. That's it. And the class is already finished. I really hope that this topic will help you to improve your vocabulary. I hope this is clear for you. And luckily, I will see you soon. So that's it. Thank you so much.